Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GRENKE AG's new business update of the second quarter of 2023. My name is Melina Husemann. I'm part of the investor relations team. Today, I'm going to ask our CEO, Dr. Sebastian Hirsch, a few questions. Welcome, Dr. Hirsch.
Thank you, and warm welcome from me as well.
Dr. Hirsch, GRENKE's new business has been growing for the past 7 quarters. Can you give us your view on the development of the previous quarter?
Yes, of course. The development is very good, especially when we see the macroeconomic environment. And we fulfill our target in terms of volume and especially in terms of CM2. And not only in one region or one object category, nearly in all regions we achieved our targets. Of course, there are some countries with a bit lower volume, but the margin development, that was the focus with beginning of 2023 because of the macroeconomic environment, because of the rising interest rates, and that was very good. So the volume of leasing new business is absolutely in plan.
Let's take a look at profitability. GRENKE was able to increase profitability measured by the CM2 margin. How was this achieved? What's your view on the development, and can you give us an outlook?
Of course. At first, the profitability means the CM2, that is our earnings of the future. So we will see that profitability over the next quarters and years in our P&L. And it was very important after the last year with rising interest rates and dramatically rising interest rates to cover that in our CM2 in our new business. And the good news is we achieved a very good CM2 margin in the first quarter and also in the second quarter, and interest rates are still rising. And we are close to our long-term target of roughly 17%. And that is very good. And how we deal with that? With conversation, with communication, with our local managers, with our sales steering, sales controlling department, and of course our sales guys all over the world are in communication, in contact with our dealer, our reseller channel. And we see that the way we did was the right one. Focus on margin is always linked to focus on the right risk measurement. And we are able to place our new business, that volume, we achieved the plan again, that volume within that margin on the market. So that was the right level, the right mix between margin on the one hand and volume on the other hand.
Can you give us your view on where GRENKE stands in this environment?
Yes, the markets are volatile, and we will see a volatile market environment in the future too. So interest rates will be rising also in the future. That is part of our business. It was always part of our business, and we've shown that we can deal with in also a short term very well. On the other hand, we will see macroeconomic environment some guys are talking about a recession, and we will see what will happen. And that's always a situation where we have to be careful in terms of risk, which portion of risk we would like to take in the right relation to our contribution margin 1 and 2. On the one hand, what is the right level of volume? We are sticking to small tickets, small ticket business for small medium enterprises is our niche. From today's view, we see it is working. The demand of leasing for investments is still working, but the challenge will be ahead of us within the macroeconomic environment in terms of interest rates and also in terms of recession scenarios. But we are prepared for that, and we showed that over the last couple of years, over the last months, that we can deal with that environment.
Thank you for your comments, Dr. Hirsch. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our new business update for GRENKE AG's second quarter of 2023. Thank you for your interest. We look forward to you tuning in again next time and wish you all the best until then.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.